Most of us were told to be kind, be patient, be honest. Don't hurt people just because you were hurt. And then we grow up, and we see selfish people getting promoted, loud people getting attention, cold people avoiding heartbreak, manipulative people somehow looking confident. And slowly, a quiet question appears in the mind. Why should I stay kind if the world often rewards selfishness? Welcome to OK Life. This is a quiet place to think about work, money, psychology, and the strange little systems we live inside. You can be kind and do me a favor by liking the video, subscribing to my OK Life channel to help me reach my first 1,000 subscribers, and commenting what topic you want us to think about next. This video is best listened to while driving, working, or before sleep. So let's think about it slowly. What if kindness is not something you do because the world deserves it, but something you practice because you don't want the world to own your character? What if the question is not, do kind people always win? Maybe the better question is, what kind of person do I become while trying to win? Because life has a strange way of testing people. Someone lies to you. Someone uses your patience. Someone mistakes your kindness for weakness. Someone takes your soft side and treats it like a free service. And after enough of that, the mind starts building a defense system. It says, be colder, care less, trust no one, give people nothing until they prove everything. And honestly, that reaction makes sense. It is not stupid. It is the brain trying to protect you from repeated pain. Psychologists might call this loss aversion. We feel the pain of being hurt more strongly than the comfort of being treated well. So one betrayal can feel louder than 10 quiet acts of kindness. The problem is, pain is a terrible architect. It can build walls very fast, but it rarely builds a beautiful home. Some people think becoming cruel will erase the wound. They imagine that if they become colder, nobody can hurt them anymore. And sometimes, yes, they suffer less from betrayal. But they often suffer more from loneliness. Because cruelty does not heal pain, it only changes the shape of it. Instead of feeling disappointed by people, you start feeling disconnected from people. Instead of being hurt by trust, you become tired from suspicion. Instead of one person betraying you, everyone becomes a possible enemy in your head. That is exhausting. Always scanning for hidden motives. Always expecting betrayal. Always preparing the emotional emergency exit. This is where kindness needs a correction. Kindness is not letting people walk over you while you call it peace. Kindness is not trusting everyone. It is not forgiving instantly. It is not staying in places where your spirit keeps shrinking. Real kindness has boundaries. It can say, I wish you well, but I cannot stay here. It can say, I understand your pain, but I will not become your punching bag. It can say, I still choose not to be cruel, even when I choose to walk away. That is the kind of kindness worth keeping. Not soft because it is weak, soft because it is disciplined. There are two paths people usually see after being hurt. Path 1 is becoming colder. It feels powerful at first. You answer slower. You care less. You expect less. You tell yourself you are finally becoming realistic. But over time, that path has hidden costs. You don't just block bad people. You also make it harder for good people to reach you. You don't just protect your heart. You slowly teach it to stop opening. Path 2 is kindness with boundaries. This path is slower, less dramatic. It does not give you the feeling of revenge. It does not make you look untouchable. But it gives you something better. A life where you can still protect yourself without becoming the same energy that hurt you. So the answer is, not kindness without limits, not blind forgiveness, not smiling while people disrespect you, but kindness with boundaries, because it is more sustainable, more peaceful, and strangely, more free. Because if every cruel person makes you more cruel, then they continue controlling you long after they leave. Their behavior becomes your personality. Their wound becomes your worldview. Their smallness becomes your new rule for life. And maybe that is too expensive. Maybe the real win is not becoming untouched. Maybe the real win is being hurt, and still not letting hurt become your identity. There is another strange contradiction. Ask almost anyone, would you rather live in a world full of kind people or cruel people? Almost everyone chooses kind people. But after being hurt, many people decide, I will stop being kind. I will stop caring. I will only look out for myself. And if everyone reaches that conclusion, the world slowly becomes the exact place nobody wanted to live in. This is almost game theory. Everyone waits for someone else to go first. Someone else should be honest first. Someone else should be gentle first. Someone else should stop the cycle first. But if everyone waits, nothing changes. Kindness does not always change the first person. Sometimes it changes the last person. Someone hurts you. You refuse to pass it on. The chain ends quietly with you. No applause, no dramatic reward, just one less person carrying pain forward. And maybe that matters more than we think, because bitterness spreads like a virus. A rude boss creates a stressed worker. The stressed worker snaps at someone at home. That person becomes cold to someone else. And pain keeps traveling, wearing different faces. Someone has to stop forwarding it. Not because it is easy, not because people deserve endless chances, but because you deserve not to become a delivery system for pain. Kindness is also an investment, not a guarantee. Being kind does not guarantee people will treat you well, just like exercising does not guarantee you will never get sick. But it increases the chances of a better life. It attracts better people more often. It makes trust possible. It keeps your inner world cleaner. It helps you sleep with fewer arguments replaying in your head. And maybe most importantly, your character is one of the few things you truly own. Money can disappear. Jobs can change. Relationships can end. Reputation can shift. People can misunderstand you completely. But every day, you still choose your principles. And if you abandon them every time life becomes difficult, then maybe they were not principles yet. Maybe they were only preferences. Of course, kindness does not mean being available to everyone. Some people need your distance more than your explanation. Some rooms do not need your patience. Some relationships do not need one more conversation. They need an exit. You can be kind and still block someone. You can be kind and still say no. You can be kind and still disappoint people who expected unlimited access to you. That is not cruelty. That is self-respect with a calm voice. Life is short, and near the end of life, very few people wish they had been more ruthless, more bitter, more suspicious, more emotionally unavailable. Many wish they had loved better, listened longer, been more patient, protected their peace earlier, and stopped turning temporary pain into permanent personality. So why stay kind if the world often rewards selfishness? Because kindness is not proof that the world is fair. It is proof that the world did not fully take you. It is how you keep ownership of yourself. It is how you create the kind of world you wish existed, even in small places. One conversation, one refusal to hurt back, one boundary, one quiet choice at a time. Maybe kindness is not about being nice to everyone. Maybe it is about not letting everyone decide who you become. So here is the quiet thought. Do not be kind because people always deserve it. Be kind because your character deserves protection too. Lastly, don't forget to be kind and do me a favor by liking the video, subscribing to my OK Life channel, and commenting what topic you want us to think about next. Best of luck.